Hey, welcome. Sometimes the deepest, most profound life lessons aren't hiding in some giant, dusty book. Nope. Sometimes they're right there, packed into a single, perfect sentence. And today we're going to unpack the incredible wisdom hidden inside a classic Thai proverb.
Okay, here it is. In Thai, it goes, "ฉันชุ่มความมาหนองน้ำควายจะดื่มน้ำหรือไม่มันขึ้นกับควาย." And in English, that translates to, "I can lead a buffalo to water, but whether it drinks is up to the buffalo." Now, it sounds simple, right? But trust me, every single word here carries so much weight. So let's break this thing down piece by piece and really uncover the powerful lesson it holds about effort, choice, and the limits of our control.
All right, let's start at the beginning. The very first part of this proverb is all about the action. It's a story that kicks off with the real, sincere effort, with the intention to truly help. This opening line, "I lead the buffalo to the water." Well, this is all about what we can do. This is our side of the street. It's about guidance, right? It's about creating an opportunity where maybe one didn't exist before. It's the energy, the effort, the care we invest in someone else. And here's the key. It's the one part of this whole equation that is completely in our power. This really frames the leader's role in such a powerful way, doesn't it? It's not about forcing an outcome or demanding a result. It's about facilitating a possibility. I mean, whether you're a parent, a manager, a mentor, or just a good friend, your job is to clear the path and point the way. That's it. And, this effort, it has layers. First, you've got to provide the opportunity. You have to actually find the water. Then you offer support. You show them how to get there. And finally, you invest your own energy, your own time, in the act of guiding them. All of this is the noble, necessary work of the leader. But, and this is a big but, it's only half the story. And now we get to it, the heart of the matter, the central dilemma of the proverb. This is that critical turning point, that exact moment where our influence runs smack into someone else's free will. After all that effort, all that guidance, it all boils down to this one simple question: will the buffalo drink? This is the moment of truth. This is where control gets handed over.
I love this because it lays it all out so clearly. Look at the two roles. The leader's job is all about offering things. They can guide, they can offer, they can support. But the buffalo's role, that's all about internal action. They must choose, they must act, they must be willing. See the difference? One person provides the external opportunity, the other has to provide the internal motivation.
And this is so important. We have to try and see it from the buffalo's perspective. Their choice, whatever it is, isn't necessarily a rejection of your help. They have their own will, their own needs, their own timing. The decision to drink or not to drink is just an expression of their own autonomy. And this is crucial. It is not a report card on how well you did your job.
Okay, so this brings us to the grand finale, the final, most powerful part of this whole thing. This is where centuries of wisdom get distilled into just a few simple words, revealing the true lesson about where our influence really ends.
It is up to the buffalo. That's it. That's the punchline. After all the leading, all the support, all the effort, the final outcome rests entirely in someone else's hands. It's just an incredibly simple and powerful piece of wisdom.
And that right there, that is the line in the sand, the boundary between influence and control. We can influence, we can inspire, we can guide, we can hope, but we cannot control another person's final choice. And honestly, learning to see that line is the key to healthier relationships, better leadership, and frankly, a whole lot more personal peace.
There's a formal word for this. It's called agency. It's the fundamental capacity every single one of us has to act independently and make our own free choices. At its heart, this entire proverb is a masterclass in respecting the agency of others and understanding the true limits of our own. So, okay, great proverb, but what does this ancient idea mean for us today in our crazy modern world? Well, as it turns out, it applies to pretty much everything. Just think about it. As a parent, you can provide the best education money can buy, but you can't force your child to be curious. As a manager, you can offer world-class training, but the employee has to actually choose to use it. As a friend, you can give the most heartfelt, brilliant advice, but you can't make the decision for them. Heck, this even applies to ourselves. You can write the perfect self-improvement plan, but you are the one who has to choose to get up and do the work. And I want to be really clear about this, because it's the most important takeaway. This proverb is not a call to just give up or not care. It's the exact opposite. It's a call to be smart with your energy. to focus on what you can control. Do your part. Lead that buffalo to the water with everything you've got. And then find the wisdom and the grace to accept that the final choice belongs to someone else. So, I'll leave you with this question to chew on. In your life, right now, where are you the leader, trying your best to guide someone to the water? And where, maybe, are you the buffalo, with a fantastic opportunity sitting right in front of you and a choice that is yours and yours alone to make?